Hello everyone, this is B. Prabakaran, Assistant Professor, Department of English, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous Cuddalore. In this video, we are going to discuss about two important types of paragraph writing, that is expository and descriptive. When it comes to paragraph writing, we need to remember one important thing, that is whatever we write, we try to give it in a very concise and an effective manner. So we have to make some sort of minimal segregations. When it comes to the essay writing, we mention it as paragraph. If it is poetry, we mention it as stanza. This is the minor difference we understand. And when it comes to paragraph, it's an unit of writing with two or more sentences, and paragraph writing will always enhance one's communication skill and one's written skills. Most of the political leaders, they have the art of writing and the art of speaking. When it comes to the written context, we need to know where to stop and where to make a segregation on the context we are speaking, so that we need to know the different kinds of paragraph writing and what are the essential components of those different kinds. And here are those which I am going to list it down. Majorly, we are going to discuss two important types of paragraph in this video, that is I have already mentioned, expository and the descriptive. So we have the types you can view here, that is expository and descriptive. So expository, it's very clear that something which is very factual, something which gives you an idea of how to grab some factual information of the given passage. If we want to understand what is a factual information on particular topic, we need to go for this expository writing. If we are making a scientific analysis or an experimentation, everything is a step-by-step process. We can't jump cut the process. Or when it comes to the so-called word define or the definition, it's logic, it's limited. You don't have some other way to achieve it. You don't cut cross something. So expository paragraph is that scientific information, the data, or the factual information a paragraph contains. And remember, expository paragraph is always factual, it is unbiased. It will clearly pinpoint, yes, it is right, it is wrong. There is no other thing. It is unbiased. It never takes sides. If it is right, it will say right. If it is wrong, it will say it as wrong. It's like formula. In maths, we have formula to reach a solution. In science, we follow logic. Without logic, there is nothing in science. We accept that because of this is happening. So that's what we call it as a logic. An expository paragraph believes on logic. It never gives a space for fantasy, or it never gives space for the word of the mouth. It needs some factual information. It needs some thing that is already existed, or in what way it is right, or in what way it is wrong from the previous existing thing. So when it comes to the expository paragraph, it will be arranged in a logical sense. It will be very linear. And another important aspect is, it always believes on the objective approach. It never goes for subjective. It never has any personal things. It just stand aloof on something, and it will give you a judgment. Through that judgment, anyone can travel. It never comes close to someone. It's purely based on someone's understanding. That's it. It comprehends a context, and after this comprehend, you go and exhibit that. That's it. This is what expository paragraph. And how far we can go for writing a expository paragraph? It's very clear. The first thing, you need to make a compare and contrast. You compare with the thing. If you want to know what is right, you need to what is wrong. If you want to know good, you need to understand the meaning of wrong. If you bad, if you want to know the meaning of night, you need to know the meaning of the day. If you want to know something which is not good for us, you need to know which is bad for us. So you need to compare and contrast. Through that you can write a topic. And then definition. No one can cut across this. No one can overrule this. If it is a definition, it's definition, that's it, it's a rule. And then classification. We need to know how to classify things. We need to categorize the things. If we know how to categorize, then it is very easy for us to understand the thing. And we need to know the step by step process. As we have already discussed, it's a linear way of narrating the things. It is factual. It goes step 1, step 2, step 3. That is what it goes. It never goes by step 2 and then step 4, then it never comes to step 1. Not at all so. It go by step. So expository writing makes you to understand what is expository writing will make you to understand what is necessary on a particular context. So through expository writing, one can enrich the knowledge, one can understand what are the context discussed behind the topic, and it will direct the reader to travel in a right path. These are some essential factors about the expository writing. Then we are going to discuss the descriptive writing. Descriptive writing, it's very clear. The very topic itself, we know what is descriptive writing. To describe a context. Descriptive writing is the art of using the words to create vivid images, sensations, and emotions in the reader's mind, so that what you understand, you can travel through the words. In ancient days, we don't have the digital platform. Today you have mobile phone, you have so many of apps like YouTube, Instagram, where people are making travel logs, food logs. We are watching it. Just imagine someone who is making a food review on their favorite food, either a samosa or some biryani shops. They show you the texture, they show you how it has been cooked, they show you how things are being baked, they present you the image, they will show literally how they eat it, and they describe what sort of aroma it gives and what sort of ecstasy it takes them to reach. So all these things you can visualize today. And before this video platform, we have the context of books, we have the context of journals, through which people understand or people will grasp this is how things would be. So that you need to have this descriptive skill in writing. You need to know the apt vocabulary. Choice of words is very, very essential when it comes to description. You need to know the apt word there. You can't go and just like that and say a word that never fits there. So we need to get the choice of words. Through choice of words, you make the readers to visualize it. You make the readers to experience what the context tends to be. So we need to have the choice of words, and we need to have a figurative language. Descriptive writing is more about making a connection with the reader. How do you make a connection? You make the reader to fantasize. You make the reader to visualize what you are writing. So the words should be picturized. How it can be picturized? By the context of language you are using helps them to visualize that. And using of the metaphors, simile, oxymoron, this will make them to find attraction towards it. The way euphemism has been used. So all these things will make a reader to understand the particular passage and the vivid image, an expand of their visualization. Their idea should be elasticized, so that creates you the context of and visualization on a given topic. So all these things will help you to reach a descriptive writing. So this is what the descriptive writing means. And we have discussed two important things, that is expository and descriptive. Expository is more about the factual information, and descriptive is more about how you create the visualization to the readers. With this I end this video. We will discuss another two things, that is narrative and persuasive, in the next video. Thank you.